Okay. Alright, Kiara, bye-bye. Also, as like Cassandra said, you know, most gamers are just like toxic and just complain about stuff constantly. And that's the reason why most gamers hate Nintendo. Like the gamers, just they hate Nintendo. Why? Because Nintendo is about fun. It's about like wholesome fun without any care in the world. And it's basically the absolute opposite of what the gaming culture is.
They trust no one else. I cannot disobey the church, but will be on alert.
The hell is that? Oh, we're flying again. And there are so many. Okay, what? Oh, your video. Hello. Just make a lot of games for the family and friends. Yeah, no, they make a game, and yeah, you know how ESRB, they rate the games E for everyone. That's a big distinction. They don't make games for kids. Nintendo makes games for everyone. So yeah, a kid can play the Nintendo game, but an adult can play a game too, because it's for everyone. A good game is just a good game, and it doesn't matter who is targeted at, you know? Same with movies. Animated movies, yes, the primary target group is kids, but they can be enjoyed by everyone. It's the same with Nintendo consoles. Yes, the primary target group is gonna be kids, but everyone's gonna enjoy them. The other great point is to play a game with stable frame rate, optional. True. Except Metroids, they don't really for kids. Yeah, Metroids are a little more mature, but like I'm talking like you know the prime Nintendo stuff, Mario, Zelda, that kind of thing. The flagship Nintendo. But I think it can still play Metroid games, definitely, the old ones especially. I like Metroid Dread. I think that like I would definitely play it as a kid. I mean, I probably wouldn't, because I never had a Nintendo console except for Nintendo Wii, and on said Nintendo Wii, I only had like a Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort and Wii Fit. And that's it. That's all the games. And I also got the one of the Sonic games, but they were really bad, so I never really played them. I only played Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. That was especially Resort. Resort especially was my shit. I loved the Wii Sports Resort. Which I never had like any other Nintendo games. On it. I'm still sad that my parents decided to sell it, but then again, maybe like I'm partially sad that they decided to sell it, because then no one used it anymore, because I had a PC and I just did not play on my Wii anymore, because I was a little bit in that phase too, where I just played indie games. Like I had a gigantic part of my life where I just played indie games and then nothing else. Aww. And now I'm kind of sad. I would love to grow up with Nintendo. Honestly, I would have loved that. What I grew up with was essentially The Sims 2, a Woody Woodpecker Escape from Buzzard's Park, and like some other games that I don't even know the names of usually, because they were not really that no one knows them. I don't even know how they were called. I don't even remember what they were. Another game. Oh yeah, I had like a Mario Kart sort of ripoff with Disney characters. That was another game that I played. I played Chicken Little, the platformer. So I remember the input you could say. Oh yeah, I played that too. It was like a platformer. There were two. There was a platformer and there was a point and click game. I played both of them. But yeah, there was just games that, yeah, when I'm gonna talk about them, no one will know who they are. But when you mention, ooh, Zelda, Mario, like, yeah, everybody played them, and no, I didn't. I never played them when I was a kid. I will never sell any game ever. Yeah, exactly. I will never sell any game ever. Exactly. It's our stuff, and you never know when you're gonna want to come back to them. Exactly. I mean, I'm fine with selling the Xbox Series X. Okay, okay, yes. Yeah, one exception is the Xbox, because that is actually completely useless. that is just one completely useless thing. Yeah, I'm totally willing to sell that. But other than that, no. We like Dragons, we hoard stuff. Yeah, we hoard games, absolutely. Yeah, I'm a game hoarder. That's why I want physical games, just because they look nice on a shelf. How do I get there? I would love to get that ruby, but I have no idea how to get to it. Also, I just realized I completely forgot to like check the map and for the secrets at this point because I'm just yapping, but that's fine. Yeah, exactly. Like, I have a PC, and the PC is quite a bit more powerful. I don't know if it's like quite a bit. It's definitely more powerful than the Xbox. It's like on par with the PS5 Pro. When I looked at the specs, basically our PC is all kind of equivalent to PS5 Pro. So, yeah, not really a lot of reason to keep the Xbox around. Oh yeah, Harry Potter. Yeah, yes, I definitely grew up on the Harry Potter games. I want to play them. I genuinely want to play them on stream. And you know what's the best part? They can usually be finished in like one stream or two at most, because they're pretty damn short. Yeah, I grew up on like Harry Potter 1 and 2 on PC. Amazing games. Like, they're really good games even now. I did play Rayman and Rayman 2. Yes, those were also games that I definitely grew up on as well. You didn't play Harry Potter and you were a fan of the movies? How did that happen? Will this work? Or not? It doesn't feel that it's meant to work. Yep. For instance, you knew it existed. Oh. Huh. There must be like a cube somewhere. Yeah, the only PlayStation. Yeah, but they're different. The PlayStation games are different. And the PC versions, in my opinion, are the best ones. Especially Harry Potter 2. Like, the Harry Potter 2 is an absolute banger of a video game. Probably, yeah, they're completely different games. They're just completely different games. The gameplay is absolutely different. I played all PlayStation games growing up. I never played any console games. Like, console was just not a thing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I knew there was one. Like, yeah, my first like console was a PSP, and the PSP was amazing. PSP is an absolute banger of a handheld. Like, other than the Switch, I think PSP is the second best handheld ever made. I think Switch is the best one in general in terms of consoles. Maybe Switch 2 will be better now. But the PSP is just an amazing bit of engineering. Like, it's a PS2. It's like a little bit downsized PS2 that they just put in a super small body. And they released it in times where PS2 was still the newest console from PlayStation. Which is just mental. Like, imagine if Sony released a handheld that was as powerful or nearly as powerful as a PS5. That is unthinkable, but that's what PSP is. Oh, it's not as powerful, of course, and the resolution on it is abysmal, but there have to be some compromises made. But in general, that thing is insane. For 2000, I think it came out in like 2004, which is just like, it came before PS3. I was sad for a while. I never grew up with the games. Me too. I'm still sad about it. I am still sad about it. I mean, I would love to grow up with Mario and Zelda mainly. I would love that. Or maybe even Crash Bandicoot or something. But no, I grew up with like really the obscure, bizarre. Where am I supposed to go, by the way? Oh, down there. Obscure, bizarre like platformers mainly, and The Sims 2, and Trackmania at some point. This is actually really nice and violent. This is actually looking super cool. Yeah, until the Goblet of Fire, and oh boy, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is that's a video game, chat. That's definitely a video game. One of the worst games I ever played, in general. Still better than Deathly Hallows Part 1, but it's a close battle. It's a very close battle. Oh yeah, Tycoons. Oh my god, yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I played the demo. Like the best part, I think I spent more time in the demo of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 than the actual game. Like I spent tens of hours in just the demo before I actually got the game for like Christmas or birthday or something. And then I spent countless more hours after that one as well. With my brother. Oh yeah, and one more thing. I basically never got a chance to play games with someone. Because, yeah, I didn't have any friends. So for me to actually get a chance to play games with someone, yeah, that did not happen for a damn while. Since I'm an only child, so I didn't have any siblings to play games with. So yeah. I was a lonely gamer. I was a lonely gamer. Oh boy. Well, yeah, Sappy, me and movies also don't really go together. Yeah, people are sculpting Switch 2 at 7. Yeah, like, why are they sculpting the Switch 2? Like, it's so easy to get the Switch 2. It's actually easy. Why do they? What do they think? People are actually gonna like buy it from them for 700 when it's actually relatively easy to just buy it normally? Yeah, like the first time I properly started playing games together was with the previous Discord group that completely got destroyed. And now we're with you all from time to time. Not very often, sadly, but yeah, from time to time with you all, and that's awesome. All right, here we go. Yeah, I would love to like get away from the leader though. Why are you all sticking around? Go here. How am I supposed to be the leader like this? Oh, it's the big boy. Okay. It's actually the big boy. Should I Mario Kart? If you want. And if... Okay. Safi, do you want to play on the Switch after the stream? Gonna play around with the new toy too. Okay. Where? Oh, there. I mean, the siblings feel I have so much with Fred. Well, for me, that's completely unrelatable, of course. With me having 0 siblings. Okay, here we go. Oh god, okay. Oh, wait, I don't have any more ammo. Impaler, probably. Missing all the parries. That's really bad for this enemy. You'd need to hit the parries. There we go. Like that. Beautiful. Not very beautiful. But not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Bonk. Double bonk. Ooh. Ooh. It's over. Okay. Did you say old version? No, because Safi sometimes Safi sometimes will like use it for shiny hunting and stuff. I don't know why I say see. Well, because you want to, you know, like have the same channel. You want to have the experiences that that others. But that's just the way it is. We just can't have stuff like that. Okay, because you want to be relatable. Like, all humans just want to be relatable and be understood. And when I'm gonna say that, you know, my childhood games, well, Shrek 2 and Woody Woodpecker's came from Buzz Buzzard's Park. Yeah, it's very relatable for most people. Sappy, I ask a question. Wanna play with the new toy after the stream? No, okay, we can decide. You can decide. It's fine. Come on. Okay, gaming, absolute gaming. He's a my little brother, but he haven't played together in a while. He's the kind of person who hates people just because of who they are. Ooh, that's bad. Oh yeah, that sucks. Come on, good parries. Genuinely amazing parries, although I am getting kinda still okay, I'm getting completely fucked now. Yeah, as I said, like, most gamers are just terrible people. It's a shame, but it is what it is. And I think it feels like that statement just is truthful double here in our country. And that's part of the reason I think why Nintendo is also not very popular, because people just see it as a thing for kids, and we're not kids, we're big boy gamers. We play games for big boys, you know. We don't play any of that child stuff. Console little people may become interesting among gamers. Even among book people, I have this problem. You have very specific taste. I mean, you like Pokemon. You definitely have a lot of like Pokemon fans that you can talk with. The 3DS or the PS Vita. Yeah, like Vita was a great console. It just didn't have games. That's the problem. Like as hardware-wise, it's really nice. It's just like Sony was like, you know what, we made this, but we kind of don't want to do anything with it. And that's why it failed. Like if Sony supported the PS Vita as much as it supports their other consoles now, I think it would actually be pretty damn successful. But yeah, they just let it fail, basically. I loved Invisibles on my PSP. You like it? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that you like me. Even a year later, it's been a year. It's crazy, right? Right, the memory costs. Yeah, although like it's the. Like on Vita, yeah, on Vita it might have been a problem. On PSP it wasn't, because most games were still on their like UMDs. But yeah, it's just there were some bad decisions, but still, the reason why Vita failed was because it just didn't have games. That's why most consoles fail. Like if you have a console that has great games, it's probably gonna be a success.
Vital signs rising.
Also, partially why VU was a failure, not just because the marketing sucked, but really like VU. What like system sellers did VU have? Especially for a launch, because when you're launching a console, that's like the most important part of when you really need to have good games on it. And that's why I think with the Switch too, especially, like they're zooming Donkey Kong now, presumably Kirby Air Riders coming out later this year. Like, there's so much on Switch 2 in this first period. The exclusive From Software game, even though it's gonna be probably not a game for me, which does pain me a little bit. But still, it's a pretty big game. Come on. Can you, like... Exploders? Hello? Thank you. Finally. And now I have a way to play. I just don't have time to play all the important games. True. Well, there's only one important game right now, and that is Expedition 33. That is the only important game. Mario Odyssey was not a launch game, right? I don't think that was a launch game. I think it came out a little bit later. But I think Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza is a fantastic follow-up too. I think it's very similar. I think it is very similar. Yeah, we had Breath of the Wild. Well, you're gonna have Donkey Kong, which basically is it's Super Mario Odyssey. Like it's I think I'm extremely confident it's is the same team as Super Mario Odyssey. It's gonna be the 3D Mario team because the game is way too polished and looks way too similar to Odyssey to not be. Stance enemies is like really good. Yeah, that is a really good. Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely keeping that. It's also the last rune, by the way. It's a spiritual successor of Odyssey. Yeah, it screams that it's spiritual successor to Odyssey. A lot of people do say that they are pretty confident that this is what the 3D Mario team has been working on, and it has to be. It just has to be. Have you ever played Odyssey? Just a little bit. I played only a little bit. Not too much of it. I had it bothered when from like Safi's on Safi's Switch. I can switch, but I'm cynical about helping me, not feeling accepted in general. I know you have that problem, but I like it. Today you're getting to some like good conversations on the stream though, so maybe it's fine. You're gonna love it. Like guaranteed, you are gonna absolutely love Expedition 33. Because I know how much you really like, you know, scenes in Persona where the characters are just interacting with each other and just like are funny with each other. There are so many scenes in Expedition 33 like that you're gonna love that so much. I feel that Expedition 33 has more of those like fun cutscenes than all Persona games combined. It's a great game. Yeah, no shit. I played it. You know, I played it. A little bit, but I did play it. I just said I played it. Games with those like Skylanders, that was a trend. Like everything in gaming is a trend. Battle Royale was a trend. Like every single game needed a Battle Royale. The toys were a trend. What's a trend now? Like what's like an actual like trend now? I don't know. Like getting a battle pass to every single thing. I like the trend at the beginning. You know, I played Fortnite when it released. I did. I liked when Fall Guys released. Fall Guys was super fun when it released. Okay. Oh yeah, mascot horror. Yeah. Oh yeah, like probably like just comedic horror games. Yeah, that's probably one of them. Mascot horror games and just in general like a co-op horror games right now is like the big trend again. Yeah, definitely. There's so many of them. It's like this. And why? Because it's popular on Twitch, you know, people just every single streamer that plays something, everybody else needs to play it too. Yeah. I just don't like trends, you know. I always was against trends. Yes, it might be the reason why my channel never like blew up to insane proportions. I'm not gonna play a game just because, you know, everybody's playing it. I'm way past that. I just want to enjoy my time with my little community, just exploring all sorts of things that other streamers will not do. Oh god, oh god, oh god, no, 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 no. Okay, I have no idea how to survive that, by the way. I definitely deserve to die there. Okay, is there any healing? I do not think there is. Okay, that's bad. Healing, please? Like, can you... No! Yeah. Healing. Okay, good. Never know if you play the game or just watch it somewhere. Oh, yeah, Poopy. Not me. I was like, what? Oh yeah, the stun is so good, by the way. The stun is really good. Reapers are overplayed. Yeah, like it's so many games are overplayed on Twitch. Oh, there was healing over here. That's just the way it is. Like the most popular streamers are just going to keep playing the games that are popular and nothing else, and I just do not like that. That's why we're just kind of chilling with full playthroughs of just all sorts of games. Oh, oops, I touched the headphones, sorry. Started playing some cozy polybridge music. Like for me, what I'm looking for in my games is just passion. I just want to play games where you can truly see that people really cared about the projects and made them original, you know, like put some new original ideas into them and stuff like that. That's what I want to play. That's the reason why Bellatra was my game of the year. And even the Astrobot is great in that sense. Like, you can just see the passion and that people loved making that game from start to finish. Blueprints, absolutely incredible original idea, executed really well. Even though I would not like the more RNG, and also the puzzles are some of the like later game puzzles are just so convoluted that even if I had the 50 weeks of time, I would never figure them out. And you can see that the people just cared so much about it. Expedition 33, of course. Like, Expedition 33 feels like an absolute passion project, like a no other. What are we doing here? Oh, we're going over there, okay. Like, right now we even have, like, a new game from the Shovel Knight devs. That's one of the things that on Summer Game Fest, I'm like, ooh, that's cool. It's like an old Game Boy Advance Zelda game. I'm like, okay, that's pretty epic. That seems pretty cool. Okay. Like, even like this, like even this Doom, like it feels good, you know. It feels like people actually did care and they've tried to make it as fun as possible. It does not feel, you know, like another copy-paste Ubisoft game that they made just to make a game, just to make money. You know, it feels like they care about it because it's actually super fun and super original. This is a super original like gameplay loop. You know, you have a shield. You have a goddamn shield in an FPS game. Okay. Yeah, exactly. All the like all the Hades, the roguelites. Yeah, There were like 4 copies of Hades in that showcase, and it's like, that's not real. It's so uninspired. You know, just take a game and just basically make almost the exact same game. That's not what I want to see. I want to see like some complete original concepts, like the puppet punch out. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I mean, it's still just punch out in theory, but they put a lot of like humor in it, and it's made with puppets. It's so interesting to look at. It's new, it's original. You know, just take an original concept, you know, be inspired by something, but make it yours. You know, make it yours, make it unique. Like make it have a reason to play it. Make it different from someone else. A YouTube video where it's one of the early game cutscenes, so I'll fuck the mission, so you know, without spoiling the way you see the text. Okay, interesting. Give me the Shadow Demons. That's the only thing that makes this game needs to be fun. Yeah, they could just make it the same. That's the thing. They could just make it the same every time, and people will still play it, and people will still buy it. But they don't. Every single one of these new Doom games plays completely differently to each other. They actually went and then they made some new ideas and made it, oh boy, big boy, and made it original. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, even it's one series, it's the same developers, and yet they still care enough to make every installment. I'm dying, by the way. I'm gonna die here. There's no way around that. Yeah. They made every game different.